much. Question for y'all. How much time do you spend on the road? I can hear the groans now. Well, with thousands of people moving to Austin each year, your time spent behind the wheel will likely keep getting a little bit longer. And that's just one of the reasons why in 2020, voters approved a tax increase to fund a massive transit initiative called Project Connect to bring light rail lines and expanded bus service to Austin. But 2 years later, we're all wondering, what's the latest on this project? Is it still moving forward, so to speak? KXAN investigator Avery Travis is here. And Avery, you do so many things. This is one of your projects. You've been taking a closer look at the status of the light rail. So where do we stand today?
Yeah, there's a lot that's happened over the last 2 years, but organizers say skyrocketing construction and land costs were really going to increase the price tag of particularly the light rail piece of the project. As we know, Project Connect does a lot of things, but we're looking at the light rail. They say, though, they are not asking taxpayers for another rate increase. So what does that mean? That means they're going to have to make some tough decisions to stay within the funding that's available each year. That could be things like design trade-offs or reevaluating the order in which the light rail actually gets built.
Now, we know you got to sit down with the head of the transit partnership, who's in charge of this entire project. So did they have any answers for you on this?
They did have some, but I know the unsatisfactory answer is it's in the works. So what they do have right now is a plan for the next 6 months, because they're going to be trying to get feedback from designers, engineers, financial experts, and then of course from you, the community. They want to know what you think and also want to have some expectations about what's feasible within those cost restraints. So they hope to have an answer by spring of next year. But we did sit down with the interim executive director. He says the plan was always for the light rail to take about 9 to 11 years as a project. But this is the catch here. Now we may have to decide what portion of that plan gets built in that time frame. That's what they're calling their first investment.
When we look at implementing that overall vision, to do all of the Austin Light Rail will have to be spread out over time, but the first investment will still occur in that initial window. So the dialogue that we want to have with the community and our policymakers about that first investment, as we make those decisions, as we do the engineering work, making sure that we're living within our means.
Well, you have a special report coming up tonight. What else are you going to show us?
There's a lot more in that report. We looked at other cities. That's cities like Dallas, Denver, which I know you're familiar with, and Phoenix too. They've got rail projects there, and we wanted to know what worked there and also what didn't, what criticisms of those cities were there. We're also going to hear from real people, people like you all out there who we spoke to, people who ride the rail, who ride the bus system that Austin already has in place. Some people told us they think there are parts of the project that they could be getting started on. Some people say they're actually glad, though, that the project is pulling back and slowing its pace so they can give their input.
I'm sure there is no shortage of feedback from folks on this project. Avery, thank you so much. And Avery's story is going to air tonight on KXAN News at 10. You can explore this investigation and an interactive timeline of Austin's mass transit history online right now at KXAN.com. Just click on the investigative section.